Despite early concerns by some Republicans and most Democrats, Tulsi Gabbard was confirmed as Director of National Intelligence by the Senate on Wednesday. Gabbard was sworn in by President Trump after yesterday's 52-48 vote. There they were in the Oval Office. Party leader Mitch McConnell was the only Republican to vote against her nomination. The Senate is set to vote on Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s bid to lead the Health and Human Services Department later on today after advancing his nomination in a party line vote. For more, I'm now joined by Chris Cillizza, political commentator and host of So What with Chris Cillizza over on YouTube. Hey, Chris, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I feel like I haven't seen you in like a week, so I'm glad to have you on the show. Lots to talk about. We're just hours away from RFK Jr. His vote, he cleared a major hurdle yesterday, so his confirmation seems all but assured. Chris, you and I have spent weeks talking about how some of these more controversial cabinet picks may be in jeopardy, only for them all to sail through the approval process. Why do you think some of those picks didn't see as difficult of a road to confirmation as some may have thought?
A combination of loyalty and fear, Markie. I think, and it all has to do with Donald Trump. So there is significant loyalty toward him. More is a big factor. I'll give you one example. Bill Cassidy, the Louisiana Republican senator. He's a doctor. He's voiced lots of concerns about Kennedy's past vaccine stances, and he came out and said, "Well, I'm gonna be for him." And the reason for that is Bill Cassidy is up in 2026 for re-election, and Bill Cassidy was one of 6 Republicans who voted for Donald Trump's impeachment after January 6th. Bill Cassidy is worried about a primary. Bill Cassidy is worried about Donald Trump not endorsing him or endorsing an opponent. And so, this is Trump all the way down in the Republican Party. It is his party. I think the fact that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is going to be confirmed later today, Tulsi Gabbard was confirmed yesterday. There's no obvious other person in the cabinet who's awaiting confirmation that I think is in trouble. And so you could wind up with just one person, Matt Gaetz, for Attorney General as one cabinet nominee not to get through. Remember, Donald Trump didn't get 4 cabinet nominees through in 2017.
Yeah, to hit the rewind button and think of that is a good point. The other one, Chris, that I can't get my mind around is Linda McMahon today. I mean, her confirmation hearing is later on this morning. It comes at a time when the president doesn't even want this department to exist in the first place. Take a quick listen to what he had to say.
How soon do you want the Department of Education to be closed?
Oh, I'd like it to be closed immediately. Look, the Department of Education's a big con job.
Yeah, so Chris, what are you expecting? I mean, how does McMahon approach this hearing? How does she convince lawmakers she's the woman to put in charge of the department that she will presumably be tasked with eliminating? How do you walk that line?
Yeah, not easily. One thing I will say is, remember, she was part of 4 years of the first Trump administration. So I don't anticipate her confirmation being particularly contentious, but she will have to answer for a lot of the things that Donald Trump has said about the Department of Education, as well as things that Elon Musk has said. Look, if she's confirmed, I think she will be, I think that she will at least attempt to oversee the dismantling of much of what we think the Department of Education does do. Look, Donald Trump wants to take the money that the federal government uses for the Department of Education and block grant it to the states. Since I have been covering politics, which unfortunately
has been a long
time because I'm old. Yes. Republican candidates and Republican politicians have said, we need to get rid of the Department of Education. Now, the Department of Education is still there last time I checked. So we'll see. It is not as easy to just kind of, and get rid of it.
Turn the switch off.
But I do think, given what Donald Trump has done in his first 24 days in office, with a big assist from Elon Musk, I think it's probably more plausible now than ever before that we see a significant dismantling led by Linda McMahon at the behest of Donald Trump of that department.
Yeah, and I know we're also waiting for that Doge press conference that Trump is promising today, where he claims they found widespread fraud and abuse. There's just a lot going on today from start to finish. So, Chris Cillizza, I got to end it there, but thanks for covering the gamut with me. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.